Hi, this is Courtney and you're watching Core Strength. This is a beginner's series, so be sure and favorite this video so you can watch it again. And as you get comfortable in this series, you can advance to the second video, which is an intermediate core strength. And I'm looking forward to showing you some tips on how to get your core strong and connected. So please join me on your mat. We're gonna start in a standing position. So we stand at the top of your mat and just get comfortable standing on your feet. So you want to lift your toes off of the ground and feel the base of your toes, we call that the ball of your foot, from the big toe to the little toe grounded, stretching all the way back to your heels. And you can shift your weight from side to side so you explore the outside edges of your feet as well and feel stable. And relax your toes back to the ground and take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders, relax your hips. We'll inhale, again stretching your arms up overhead. You can bring the pads of your fingers together, or if your shoulders are tight, just leave your arms shoulder width apart so you have space for your neck to relax. And then exhale, bring your hands together and center in front of your chest. Once again, inhale, stretch your arms up overhead as you press down through your feet, and exhale, draw your hands to the center of your chest. Release your hands down to the sides of your body in Tadasana, mountain pose, and we'll bring your feet a little closer together for Utkatasana, or chair pose, where we bend our knees and sit our hips back and lift your arms up overhead. In the beginning here, if you're feeling unstable in your core, in Utkatasana, in this pose, bring your hands to the center of your chest, and that's going to give you more stability in this abdominal lower back area. So we're just going to hold this pose, and I'm keeping my hands in front of my chest to keep the integrity of my spine and my core in the very beginning here. So a lot of people wonder what's a good thing to eat before yoga practice, and for me this morning, I love to bake apples. And so I had a baked apple this morning, and it's really easy to do. You just heat up the oven and slice up an apple and cover it and bake it, and put some cinnamon on top of it. It's really delicious. You don't even need any extra sweeteners. So that's my breakfast tip for you today. Let me know what you like to eat for breakfast, if you have any tips to share, and let me know if you've also ever baked an apple. So from Utkatasana, from chair pose, you're gonna press your thighs up, to stand, and lift your arms back up overhead. Again, fingertips together or arms separate. Exhale, go right back into that seat, pulling your hands in front of your chest. And inhale, stretching the feet down and the arms up. One more time, exhale, pulling into your core. And inhale. And we're gonna bend your knees gently and separate your feet so they're more hip width apart. I'm gonna fold over into a standing forward fold and just let my head relax. And from our forward fold, hands to your shins, keep your knees soft so your hamstrings are relaxed. That's going to help open your hips and bring more integrity through your spine and through your core. You're going to inhale and stretch your to look forward. And then exhale with the knees bent, lift your pelvis, lower your head. Inhaling, hands to the front of your shins, and exhaling, draw your belly towards your thighs. One more time, inhaling, stretch your back long as you look forward. And then exhale, pull your belly towards your thighs as you lift your pelvis and lower your head. I'm gonna rise all the way back up to stand. Stretch my arms overhead as I press down through the soles of my feet. And then bring my hands to the center of my chest. So as we've done this simple movement to engage awareness in our abdominal region, I also want to just mention that as we're working our core energy here in Utkatasana, now you can take a full chair pose with your arms extended alongside your ears. We want to be clear that core strength in yoga is not just about creating a strong abdominal wall, but core strength in yoga is about creating our whole system to be strong and integrated. So all of this energy that supports the length of our spine is our core. So our core actually goes from our legs, from our feet, all the way up, supporting our chest, supporting our head, and it's involved in all of the movements. So it's not just about doing a lot of crunches and becoming strong from the outside. It's about developing the body and the energy system from the inside. And so you get a sense of how long and active your core is in Utkatasana, because you have this strength coming from the very base of your spine and your hips supporting you, and that's feeding right into your core, right into your abdomen, all the way up through the length of your spine and reaching up towards the sky. From here, again, fold forward, gently relax over your legs, and we'll step your left foot back into a runner's lunge. So your belly is close to your top thigh, and then pivot your back heel down. We're gonna step into a warrior one position. So your hips and your chest look towards your front foot as you draw your body up, and you can lift your arms overhead, or you can bring your hands in front of your chest. I want you to feel strong from your hips all the way up through your spine. And then return your hands to the ground and step forward. Second side, step your right foot back. Find a runner's lunge. And we'll pivot your back heel into your mat and stretch your body up into warrior one. Hands can extend overhead or draw your hands in front of your chest. Stay stable from the base of your spine. Draw back through your belly button, through your navel, to give you that lift upwards through your chest. And then return your hands and step forward. You can hang out here if your thighs are calling to rest. We can also step into each side one more time. Inhaling to rise. And exhaling to come back into a lunge. Step forward. Second side, second time. Inhale as you rise. If your breath doesn't carry you all the way up, just relax and then take another breath once you arrive in the pose. Exhale back down and step forward. So now I'm going to lower onto my back. So sit down now and lay onto your back. We're not going to go to sleep. We're going to stay with our core energy. But I want you to have your back nice and comfortable, flat on the ground, and then pick your knees up and extend your feet straight towards the sky. Again, the feet that we were standing on in the beginning want to be energized, even though we're lifting them off of the ground. So you can flex your toes back and press out through the balls of your feet and through the heels. So again, the balls of your feet are the pads of your toes. So you have energized feet. comfortable back, and can experiment with lifting your arms straight up towards your toes. This is the beginners series for core strength. So in the intermediate video, which you can check out when you've cycled through this video enough and you feel really comfortable here, I play with using a block or a weight in these poses so it generates a little bit more energy. From here, bend your knees out to the side and take hold of your ankles. Rest. So again, extend your legs up. So from here, take your hands onto your thighs so you make sure that your legs are vertical over your body and they're not tipping forward towards your chest. You want to have your thighs engaged to stabilize your hips here. And then we'll keep this engagement of your legs trying to press up into your hands as you lower your legs down at an angle. Try and keep your lower back flat, belly nice and secure towards the ground, and then bend your knees and grab your ankles. Again, relaxing. Extend your legs straight up, pressure on your thighs, angle down as you exhale lightly, and then bend your knees and hold your ankles. Just keep on going here. Anytime you feel like you're losing your core strength, just relax. Come to a resting position, place where you feel comfortable. You can reconnect with an easy flow of your breath. Relax your body. And then when you're ready, join me for some more. Now that I'm doing this core work, I'm looking up at my legs. These red pants are just reminding me of that delicious baked apple that I ate for breakfast, and it's making me hungry for another apple. Will somebody please bake me an apple and leave it for me in the comments section? Just kidding. How is your core feeling after staying with me for all of this abdominal work? You guys feeling good? Let's draw your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and give your core a squeeze from tail to crown. And relax. Roll up to a seat. And now step back onto your hands and your knees. Just to integrate all of that work we did on your back. Now coming back up onto all fours. So exhale, tuck your tail, flex your spine, and inhale, expand and extend. Nice. From here, step your way forward, bringing your feet to your hands. Returning to our forward fold. And from forward fold, keep your knees soft and slowly roll up to stand. Now that we're standing on our feet again, I want you to shift weight into your left foot. Be comfortable in your left leg as you draw your right heel off of the ground. And now this time, as we're lifting your knee up, you want to keep your knee and make a basket with your hand in front of your shin. So you're pressing your shin forward into your hands, and that draws back into your belly. So we're standing from our lower abdomen. And if you'd like to, from here, open the hip, feel free to play with the little tree pose, and that just gives a nice stretch for the lower belly, and so a stretch for the inner hips. Your right foot back down and shift now weight onto your right leg. Drawing your left leg up, put some downward pressure with your left hand, and then return your hand to the ground. So my right hand is on my right hip to stabilize my standing leg. And as I lift my left knee, I'm engaging my core muscles, the psoas muscle that runs right along the spine and stabilizes your lower back and your belly. So this is a really important action to get comfortable with and familiar with in your body. And then let your leg hang out, pressing your shin forward into your hands and drawing back into your abdomen. Remember to breathe here. It's okay to feel shaky in your standing leg. If you want to, open into tree pose. And then both feet back down onto the ground. Good work. You can shake out your feet a little bit if they're cramping up from standing on one leg. It's really very wonderful to practice standing on one leg. So that's why we do it in the beginner series. It helps develop our confidence, which is directly related to our core strength. So I'm going to fold back forward into Uttanasana, standing forward fold. And then keep my right foot forward, left foot back into a lunge. Pivot the heel down, rise into warrior one as we did in the beginning. And from warrior one, return your hands down to the ground. So now we're going to take a big step into your core. Draw this back foot in a couple of inches and extend your hands out in front of your front foot. Now I'm going to step up into my front leg and extend my left leg straight back behind me. So the back is long, spine is supported. Draw your belly up close to the back of your body. If you're feeling really strong, you can bend your front knee, bring power into your thigh, hands to your heart, and then extend. That's just an option. Keep your hands to the ground until you're ready, and then bring your feet together and forward fold. Second side, left foot stays forward, right foot steps back into a lunge. And then from a lunge, pivot your back heel down, rise into warrior one. Exhale, bring your hands back down. So you're going to shift forward, put some weight into your arms, and extend your right leg straight back. So I'm going to keep my left knee soft so I don't overstretch my hamstrings. And I want to keep my belly engaged. So abdomen pulling up towards the back of the body. And if you want, give a little buoyancy. Give a little buoyancy through your standing leg and lift your hands to your heart. Extending your spine out long. Step forward and fold. Soft knees, roll yourself up to stand. Hands to your heart. So we're gonna neutralize our body and bring ourselves into a relaxation with a gentle close with some standing spinal twists. So my feet are on the ground. My hips and my legs are looking forward, and I'm letting my upper body twist around. So of course my legs aren't rigidly trying to stay forward as my upper body moves. There's a soft bend in my knees and just a fluidity through the joints. So you want to allow this movement to really relax your muscles. Even the hands hitting the body here, it's like a little call it a tempotement in massage. That helps tone the muscles, but also stimulates relaxation. Bring your hands up so you're relaxing over your shoulders, really wringing out the core of your body, whole length of your spine. And slowly return back into a still standing position. And inhale, let your arms expand. And exhale, center your hands in front of your chest. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to favorite this video so you can practice with me again and get comfortable with these moves. Once you feel really integrated in your core and this video is starting to really work for you, check out our intermediate series where I show you how to use a block for some more techniques to develop strength and stability. And if you don't have a block, don't worry, don't let that intimidate you. You can use anything, it just has a little bit of weight resistance. You could use a book, you could even use a big bag of apples. So check me out at my website, yogacurrent.com. Subscribe to Psychetruth, and I look forward to seeing you in more videos. Namaste.